First ball for the batter, coming in.
Couldn't get it through the field. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Going with pace now. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Dug that out well. Brilliant diving stop. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Hope waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around, may stop it before the boundary. Just drifting onto the legs and driven away. Lovely shot.
Waited to let it come onto the bat. The bat was late coming down on that.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Into the second over, the West Indies are now on 14 for none.
Dubé, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Lewis, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that is stayed hit. Fantastic.
Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Oh, too good. That is huge.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Clever shot, moved across the line of the ball and just clipped it away. Fine leg won't stop that.
31 for none.
Pandya coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Massive outside edge.
Just threw the shot too early.
Onto that early, that could be 4.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Was quick onto that in the infield.
Into the 4th over. The batting team are now on 40 for none.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needed to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary. Oh, good shot for no runs. Quick to get onto the back foot, but cracked it straight to the fielder.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Got that away nicely.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Can't get that outside the ring field. Nicely played. Just runs one. That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Crack. Head was completely still and they struck that hard, high and long for 6.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top and it just keeps going.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Square cut, finds point, no run. Cuts that off well in the infield. Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Now on 65 for none.
Bumrah has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Straight to the fielder.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.
Oh, wow. That is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
Now 73 for none.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Oh, too much room and got what it deserved.
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target. That ball was well clear of the fielders. They could have taken a couple, possibly.
Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved.
Oh, good shot for no runs. Quick to get onto the back foot, but cracked it straight to the fielder.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Lewis wants plenty from these bowlers.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Chakravarti back into bowl here. They'll be wanting to improve their figures. A wicket would do nicely. Finds the edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Huge edge. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Straight drive, lovely timing, mid-off in pursuit. Should be 2. This should be close. That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Cracks off the bat. Nice shot.
Back-to-back boundaries. This time it's 4. Magnificent hitting.
Interesting decision to change the bowling. Found the going tough earlier with the ball. A huge challenge with how well these two are scoring. Oh, what a shot. Lovely on drive, and there's little chance of anyone catching that. Great shot. At least one on offer. Great shot, rode the ball up with him and cut through point.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say?
Yep.
End of the over. The West Indies are now on 99 for none.
Pandya, coming back into the attack, has done well so far. Wow, that's missed a lot. They've gone up here.
These runs are just drying up. That's 3 successive dot balls, making it difficult for the batters.
That's the big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
That was a really well-timed shot off the back foot. Saw it early and it was dispatched with ease.
Siraj coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. Huge. That has flown.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Couldn't get it through the field. That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Lewis wants plenty from these bowlers.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Too much room and got what it deserved. Bumrah, brilliant stuff. At backward square with a great catch.
King, the new batter, in, but won't be facing just yet.
Singh coming back into the attack. Doesn't beat the infield. Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. King ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. King taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today.
Yep.
Into the 14th.
That shot allows them to get off the mark.
Now on 126 for 1.
Chakravarti back on now.
Is going with the spinner.
Yes.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Gone. Great catch.
Puran, the new man in the middle, would want to get the feet moving, get behind the line of the ball nice and early, and really get stuck into his innings.
Yep.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Punch down the ground, mid-off and mid-on in pursuit. And gone. Brilliant catch.
Powell, the new man in, but will start from the non-striker's end.
Pandya coming back into the attack. They'll be wanting to improve their figures a bit. A quick wicket would work nicely. Brilliant diving stop. Ah, that's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
Chance to run 2. Oh, that just didn't stick. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Edged it. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Yep.
Oh, geez, that sounded nice off the bat. That's racing away down to deep square.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Over, the West Indies are now on 148
Siraj back into the attack.
Change of bowling, the fast bowler comes into the attack.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Oh, too much room and got what it deserved. Gone! Catches win matches, and that was a beauty.
Hetmeyer coming in the middle order. Fine-looking left-handed batter as well. Can play shots all around the ground.
Yep.
No waiting around. Off the mark straight away.
Yes.
Smacks that away through the gap.
Yep.
P1 for 4.
A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Bowler comes into the attack.
Rolled the wrists over nicely down toward
Yep.
Siraj with a beautiful piece of fielding. Head over the ball. Great shot.
Yes.
End of the 18th over. The West Indies are now 149 for 4. Change of bowling. The captain is going with pace.
Gone. Caught.
Shepherd, the new man in the middle, has a lovely technique and will look to get into his work quickly.
Shot. Should be runs here.
Oh, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
No, no, no. Terrible shot.
Siraj with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Oh, wow. That is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Bumrah given the job here to bowl the last over of the innings. Huge. That has flown.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Oh, that was met. There was an element of insanity the way that sounded. 2 biggies in a row.
Well, that's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Oh, whack. Pick the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
This batter is brilliant off the back foot, transfers their weight back and pulls it away for a maximum.
Oh, too good. That is huge.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Oh, too much room and got what it deserved. Sharma sat underneath the ball and a fine catch. The floodlights didn't seem to worry them at all, but they certainly made it look easier than what it was.
Rutherford out in the middle. Lovely player to watch once in. And looks quite relaxed too.
Yes.
And out. 2 wickets, 2 balls. There'd be a bit of tension in the batter's pavilion right now. And that's the end of the innings. West Indies have set a target of 184 runs. This is a very defendable total. The openers will need to get their eye in very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they have any chance.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot.
Well, you shouldn't be able to get that many runs without hitting the ball. What is the fielder doing?
Misses everything.
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target. Sharma gets off the mark.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
That shot allows them to get off the mark. Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. That's the over. India, 19 for none.
1 gone and an excellent start to this power play. Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Could be close. Wow, that's missed the lot. Finds the fielder with that shot. Caught, gone.
The right-hander in the middle, ready to face their first ball. He's got their tail up. Another massive over of power hitting. Run rate did dip a bit though, although I don't think they'll complain much about this start. You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Hussain, the spinner, coming into the attack. Oh boy, that is so close to leg.
Just misses the stump, but a fantastic bit of slow bowling. There was drift and there was bounce. You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Having been hit for consecutive boundaries, really interested to see how they can bounce back with the next ball.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Another over where runs are just too easy to find. These batters are seeing the ball really well, and the confidence is starting to build.
Still maintaining an impressive run rate. Fantastic start so far.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
We'll want to make use of that extra delivery. Doesn't beat the infield.
That was a really well-timed shot off the back foot. Saw it early and it was dispatched with ease.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder?
Four overs down and the captain won't be too happy with his bowlers so far. It might just be time to mix things up a bit and bring in a 4th or a 5th change just to try something different and hope their fortunes turn around. It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Oh, that's close. Yeah, that could have been missing the stumps. Not the worst review.
If it hits the stumps, then the decision will stand.
Yeah, not the best of reviews there. Great call by the umpire, though.
Vermar, the left-hander out in the middle, looks keen to get going. Rolled the wrists well to keep it down. Couldn't find the gap, though.
End of the over. India are 59 for 2.
5 gone and the ball's been disappearing a lot. 2 and over the boundary so far. Going at 12 plus and over. This chase is off to a fantastic start.
Went for the drive. Complete miss.
A lovely delivery, got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Can't get that outside the ring field. This should be close.
Hardick, the new man, taking guard in the middle. Will want to get things going after getting their eye in. Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot. Might look to go big again here. Confused on what that delivery was meant to be. Terrible bowling.
Yep.
Six gone, and we saw a masterclass in how to handle a power play, but also in a chase. They played with aggression, not just with power, but with their intent on running between the wickets as well. All the way, got it right out of the middle.
Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
Good return back from the deep. Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Yeah.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder.
Yep, yep.
Straight to the fielder. That's the over, and a poor one at that. Nothing you can really say to soften the blow when your leak runs like that.
You wouldn't have thought the power play was over, by the way the batters have kept going on with it. They're well above the required rates.
No shot offered.
A well-directed short ball sways out of the way.
And gone. Brilliant reactions to take that one.
The middle order left-hander taking guard. He's a fine player to watch. He'll want to settle into his work quickly.
Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook. 6 last ball. How will the bowler reply? The batters have left a clutch of 4s and 6s in the scorecard. They're powering this team to victory. Follows up the first 6 with an even better strike. Impressive hitting display at the moment.
Great shot, just square of backward point. That might just make it.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running. How will the bowler respond? Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Shepherd shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain. Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
No. Terrible shot.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line. Threw the hands at it. Got nothing on the ball. Four runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Misses everything.
That was a slower delivery. Played too early and straight through to the keeper.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Power and precision in that shot. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure.
That ball was well clear of the fielders. They could have taken a couple, possibly. You wouldn't have thought the power play was over, by the way. The batters have kept going on with it. They're well above the required rate. How will he reply?
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off.
That isn't the best delivery I've seen, but somehow they get away with it.
Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single.
And that brings up to 55.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Shot. Should be runs here.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with a plum. Needs a dot ball.
Wow, that's missed a lot. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. West Indies having a good chat with the captain. Not sure this one is worth a review, though.
Height shouldn't be an issue. It's impacted in line too. A review lost, the decision upheld. The replay shows it's not hitting the stumps.
Pandya looking quite surprised. Didn't seem too worried about a reversal. Pulled away and into the gap. Could be 4 more.
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target. I'm surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run.
Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. The end of the over and much better than the previous one, keeping the batters honest.
They had a great foundation early on, and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
Yep, yep.
That was a beautiful shot. Rocks onto the back foot and stabs the ball away. Fielders had no chance.
Yep.
Perfectly timed.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Oh, that's a great catch. Joseph, at deep cover point, had to make up a bit of ground, but they've held on to a peach of a catch.
So it's the left-hander in next, and he's a fine player to watch as well.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot.
Yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
They've batted really well this middle block of overs. They've had a perfect mix of precision and aggression, and their reward is to be well ahead of the required run rate. Flashed away and got it well enough to find the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Doesn't beat the infield. Oh, nice shot.
Into the 15th over. The batting
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
change of bowling. The captain is going with the medium pacer.
Waits for it, crack, and that looks to be four.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Power and precision in that shot. That's a boundary save for sure.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Went for the drive, complete miss.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps. Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate?
The loose full one goes unpunished.
And gone. The fielder at long off. Had to run around the boundary, but they've taken a fine catch.
Bumrah, the new man in, but will start from the non-striker's end. He's got their tail up.
Yep.
Bumrah taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Timed through the vacant point position, racing to the boundary.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection. They need one to win.
Powell with a huge appeal. That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the match and join us again real soon.